I wasn't going to do another clip today, but I am willing to try out a new strategy. I did look up a guide for this just so we can get it clear, but I'm going to be putting the difficulty down to Butterfly's Guidance for this boss. I know it's kind of a cop-out, but this is going to help me out immensely, and I've also outfitted my character to be very much stamina and health focused with stamina regain. I think between the difficulty, the weapon we're using, and the new strategy I learned from this YouTuber, who I'll gladly shout out, Chaz Plays Games. Please check him out on YouTube. I think we're competent to go into this fight. I've also given my character a reallocation, so our stats look a bit different now. I put more focus, just kind of balance them around a little bit to essentially be able to. Uh, First off, I made sure to have enough capacity to have enough weight, so if I want to change it back later, I can use my Armor God abilities. But for the most part, I've also wanted just enough to be able to hold all these and my weapons and stuff like that. But we're ready to do this. I think that's enough explanation. The main strategy I learned is a lot of his attacks don't try parrying, which I didn't really do to begin with, but you want to dodge to the left. Similar to Romeo the Puppet King, which I didn't really know that. So dodging to the left makes this fight not easy as hell, but it helps you get through a lot of the hit's attacks. You also want to look out for a few key details, and you want to stay close to the fight. You don't want to get too far, because otherwise he'll trigger his attack where he kind of runs towards you with his mouth open, which is not a fatal attack, but it basically is, as he said. Chaz Plays Games, that is. So hopefully this could be the winning attempt. Oh, my Fable's gone. Okay, well. Well, I'll attempt it without the Fable, then I'll head back to the thing and do the thing, but yeah. Damn, I didn't. Doesn't matter. Let's get into the fight. I dodged right, but or left. That doesn't. I wanted to do this legendary stalker style, but to be blunt, I think I'm happier with this than that. Happier to just take down the boss, you know. There's no shame in the lower difficulty for a boss you're having trouble with. Okay, guys? Yeah, so we're gonna... I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're sitting good. I love you, bud. Oh, the guy. He's happy. Okay, maybe I should have done... That's... Oh god, that tail whip, man. Full Moonstone.
The size of that thing! Is that how big they normally get? Anyway, that was a huge takedown, buddy. Might I say, you're pretty good at this.
I'm not. I lowered the difficulty to the lowest difficulty, guys. That's all I fucking did. And attempted to do what he said. But for the sake of this LP, I think I'm going to be safer at using Awakened Puppet difficulty rather than using Legendary Stalker. I think this is going to be way more fair to me. That way we get a mix of difficulty and more story-driven stuff. I'm sorry for just kind of copping out there and just doing something like that. I should have done that in the last episode. That would have been much more beneficial. But we did it. And I don't feel great, but we did it. But for the most part, I didn't really do it well there, but you want to essentially stay near it at all times, and you're going to want to use your dodging to the left technique. Welcome to the Carnival. Well, I would say the Carnival, but actually we're going to be doing a greenhouse. Greenhouse, interior, cloudy day. Now I'm trying to think. I don't know if we can access this area quite yet. No, we need the key, which is from the enemy found in that Carnival. Yeah, we'll keep going. Why not? I'm on a high right now for defeating that boss.
This zoo is my domain, and you dare disturb it with your troublemaking, your ructions, your mischief. It's a well-deserved slaughter. Don't leave me here, alive.
Alright, let's go rest up real quick. Tell you the truth, I think I'm going to keep this loadout because it is not bad. It gives us plenty of HP, tons of stamina, great Legion stats. I might just use it. I'm sorry, don't get me wrong. Armor God is, well, oh my god, good, but that was cheesy. This is just a better setup. For this area, we're going to be dealing with a lot of puppets, so I would like to change my weapons around a little bit. We'll go with... What did I have before? I had the hammer. Where is the... Where? Oh, right. I forgot the handle I was carrying was the bramble. A simple weapon, yeah. We're going to be wanting electricity for this upcoming area. Or acid. Acid would work too, but we don't really have an acid-based weapon right now, so I don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm going to be equipping acid on the grindstone. We're going to be dealing with a lot of acid-based enemies as well. So I don't see... Not acid-based, but enemies weak to acid, more or less. So these mannequins, I like calling them, like, cyber mannequins. Cyberpunks. Yeah, they could be a bit dangerous, but with our +10 hammer, I think we're good. So that tyrannical predator boss we kind of cheaped out on. Thankfully, I realized I could just lower the difficulty and make it a little easier on me and just get through the boss that I was struggling with for over an hour plus. It doesn't drop any special rare ergo. It just drops a shitload of ergo and lets you progress through the main game. Or the DLC. Well, I guess the game. Just, you know what I mean. How dare you, man? How dare you? Hey. Nah, I'm sorry. We're doing Legendary Stalker. I felt bad. Tell you the truth, Tyrannical Predator on... Excuse me? What? Who? Where? When? Why? How? Every other fucking thing that starts with a H and a W? I don't know. As I was saying, the boss we just defeated is probably one of the most difficult bosses in the DLC. So we're not going to worry about that difficulty curve with upcoming bosses, outside of one exception, but that's just kind of my exception. Hey, now that I know the strategy outside of lowering the difficulty, that boss is going to be a piece of cake for future playthroughs on this, you know? I'm happy about that. So yeah, we're in a really cool greenhouse area. Sorry, I wasn't really commentating where we were. It's nice. I like it. Of course, we have to fight rapier dudes now. Of course, I'm out of that. It's okay. But these guys drop a lot of ergo, so I'm not mad with that. There's a guy in there, but I do not believe we can access that room quite yet. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Whoa, get a look at this impressive handiwork. I've seen something like this before, but... Wait. Ever heard of the legendary stalker? If not, just keep going. I'll explain later.
Well, I am playing this game on that difficulty, so I've heard of it somewhere. I call these mages. They're kind of... Oh, there's 2 of them. Of course, there's 2 of them. There's 3 of them, actually, now. Great. They're weaker than the more physical versions, the chrome ones. Oh my god, no. Why is there that guy there too? Oh no. Look, I'm still bummed out about the results of that boss fight, but like, come on, you don't need to be a pain in my ass too. Please go away. Please go away. Oh, he's a stronger version too. Great. And the mages are following us still, so it's like, holy crap in a basket. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? Nice. Back attack. Not gonna break the canister at all, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Yo. Leave me alone. Why are you following me so much? I get the difficulty option, yes. Legendary Stalker is not easy. You know, I don't need to get finished. Moving on. That's probably why I don't get a lot of views. It's just repetitive commentary. I understand now. Okay. I would apologize for that, but I don't think I need to. I mean, I should, but... Alright. So we defeated that guy. Ancient Disc. So now we have 2 of those. Not usable yet, but it will be in the future. Don't worry. So we're there on the guide. Hi. Society. Okay. You worthless butt plug man. I don't know what I meant by that. that's definitely an upgraded version. Unless it was just lighting, I don't know. To me, he looks upgraded. So we're gonna go with some acid on this boy. We're gonna throw some acid. Well, he looks stronger, but I don't think he was stronger. Sorry, homie. That being said, there is a stronger enemy coming right up. I believe through these gates is yeah, it's a muscle man. We'll fight him in a minute. He looks like he's kind of busy right now, so, you know, I don't want to bug him that much. Yeah. This way. Oh, we could level up. Let's level up. Let's see, what stat do I want to level up here? I reallocated my stats a bit since the last episode, too, so... I kind of want to work towards... I think I want to work towards my technique. Thankfully, that guide I looked up, the one I mentioned early on by Chaz Plays Games, he's in the same build as I am, so it was very easy to follow for me. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with that. Let's go with that. And we'll get that up to like 35, and then I'll put some time into Vitality to get that back up to where it was. But yeah, I'm happy where this is. I'm happy. Okay. So we got a big muscle man beating up a dead body, so let's go stop that fight. It's a very one-sided fight. Basically how Tyrannical Predator used me in the last few episodes. Christ, man, give me a break. Look, I like a challenge, but you don't need to fucking come out of nowhere like that. Yeah, so for those who are worried that that boss is like a sign of things to come, it isn't. It's just on crack. It's a cocaine crocodile. I don't want to entitle the video that, so I'm just gonna say the joke, but yeah. Acid that baby up, and let's get this thing blasting. Going up. Thunderbolt, baby. Oh, it didn't do anything. But now I'm electrified. Going up. Okay, the camera's doing something weird. There we go. I thought the game glitched. I was like trying to move the camera a little bit and it just would not wiggle. Hopefully the commentary is working because I'm still very worried about that not. But I'm very glad the more I think about it, I'm glad I did it that way. We were stuck on that thing for pretty much the whole day. This will be the last video for today, and I could continue on tomorrow just fine. Yeah. We might have to lower the difficulty again for another boss in Overture, but I'm okay with that. Frankly, I'd rather focus on enjoying the game and having a good Let's Play with you guys rather than me be just totally angry the whole time. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for understanding. We'll move on from this topic. That's it for that area. I've only been in one greenhouse my whole life at the San Francisco Academy of Sciences. It was really cool. It was cool seeing some of those like butterflies, bugs, and things like that, and some fish. Like I saw Arapaima in that thing. That was cool, man. I hope they take good care of that stuff because it's basically a zoo and aquarium had a baby. It's so neat. And I went there last year. This wasn't like 10 years ago at all. Might have been here before. Either way, it was recent. All right, just mage guy. Get over here and take my hammer of justice into your something dark side. Yo, you gotta cool it on that attack, okay? This is uncool. This is uncool. This again. You could hear the bit of, like, tiredness in my tone. It's almost time for me to stop playing for the day. It happens, though. I hit my limit, though, so it's, yeah, hitting Moonstone. I like the top hat. These guys are funny. They remind me of Nemesis from, well, Resident Evil. I mean, you're the one, you would have been okay if you just stayed in place, but no, you decided, I'm gonna walk up to you now and try attacking you. I want to say we skip the ladder for right now and go back down there where we just were against the mage. Yeah, I don't think this is progress at all. I thought it was. This area kind of confuses me. Oh. Restore special ground. Ooh. Well, with my current situation, that's not bad. I'll take ye. Me take ye. Okay. Creepiness aside, why did I moan like that? Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. There's like 5 of these things on me, and I have HP. Okay. I don't like how you could just bop around like that. That's nuts. Really bad. Like, come on. Give your air to go, chunk. Just climbing higher. Oh.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
Heard everyone dropped from someone. Okay. A warning to Makirna and something else I didn't read. It was... Where is it? Warning and an echo player. So echo players are kind of a new gimmick in the DLC. They play ribbons or records, and I'll play one for you right now.
This is a message for Markiona, my sadly not departed friend. Important matters brought me to your door. I am searching for my lost apprentice. And it should come as no surprise that I thought you or your other alchemist fiends had taken him. I hope you don't mind, but I made a mess of your lackeys as I passed through. If you do, consider it partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice. As soon as I am able, I shall return to collect your remaining debt. Until then, take care not to die. From Leia, Florence, Monad.
Okay, so we are definitely, absolutely, irrefutably in the past. Unbelievable. The Leia Florence. She's the one they call the legendary stalker. Story is, she went missing a long time ago in Krot, as it happens, but here she is, still building the legend. In between Markiona and Leia, I know who we're siding with. We still don't know why we're here, but maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker.
Well, I am playing the legendary stalker difficulty, although I cheated on the crocodile, but still, that didn't sound right. I cheated with the crocodile. No. And up ahead is another boss. For this boss fight, I would recommend going to your cubestone and equipping acid. I will, of course, be equipping this in my square slot, my X slot, actually. And in the next episode, we will be facing off against a interesting boss. On screen, real quick, I'm just going to head back to the hotel and quickly gain my Fable up, because trust me, we're going to want some Fable for this fight. I would explain what this boss exactly does, but again, I'm not great with strategies. It is going to be basically a 2v1. I'm going to be summoning the Stalker. Or the, not the Stalker, the whatever you call it, the summon, because I need that help. I'm going to be giving it acid, and you're going to focus on the human. You're going to dodge pretty much any attack you can, slash parry, anything you can, trust me. But I suggest focusing on the human. If you focus on her puppet is basically going to be able to... the puppet has low HP, but if you kill the puppet before the human dies, essentially the human is going to revive the puppet, and it's going to be kind of an extra challenge, because during that whole point, she takes low damage, and she could dish out a huge chunk of damage when the puppet revives. So we're going to be focusing on the human a lot. Having the summon on the board is going to be very helpful for us. It cleaned house when I used it in my New Game Plus 2 playthrough. To the point where I'm in fact going to be fighting this boss on this episode. I think it's going to be a long episode, but I think it's going to be worth it. And I have 81, Jesus Christ. I have not bought a single one of those. Not a single one. That's how many I got throughout this playthrough. We are ready to go. In the next episode. I'm sorry, I'm ending off the video. In the next episode, there's going to be some stuff for us to do, so I'm just going to end this video off right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.